Well, hello there. Day 2 of retirement, and I am, lots of things are going on. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Julie, and I am, as I said, day 2 into forced medical retirement, which is not what I wanted to do. This morning has been an active morning because Tuesday mornings are always a day when I go to physio. But before I went today, I actually, after getting a little bit snippy at me last week because I didn't take some home-baked goodies along with me, I made some pear and blueberry jam drops this morning, which, according to people who have eaten them, taste delicious. I personally don't have taste buds. They smell good. I swore I wasn't going to do this, but I'm sitting here trying to cool down from taking the girls for a walk and thought, well, they're sitting here, I might as well record it. So I have got a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful relationship with Mr. TEMU, Mrs. TEMU, whoever you want to call it. I don't mind. And I often get multiple bags delivered in a day, sometimes with things that I didn't order, but have my name on them. And when I query them, they tell me they're just for me. So some days they can be massive, really great, big orders. Other days they're a little bit smaller. I'm not affiliated with TEMU in any way, shape or form, but I have had really, really good experiences with them. I can't think of one instance where the item was not what I was expecting. And it was something for the caravan for underneath the end of our bed. But when I went back and had a look at it, had I read the description properly, I would have known how tall they were anyway. So my own fault. It's on me. So I have a belief that you get what you pay for. If you're buying something for 39 cents, you're probably going to get something that's worth 39 cents. And if it lasts this year, great. If it lasts a season, fantastic. I don't mind. I also have a very strict rule that I will never spend more than $10 on any given item. So I don't care if it's something I desperately want. No more. I will not spend a cent over $10 for any one item. It's just something that I refuse to do. For the most part, I'm looking for things for crafty or things that make life a little bit easier for me in the kitchen. Either because my hands are a little untrustworthy and do tend to stab me with something really painful, or I cut myself with a knife or do whatever. So I'm looking for those kind of things, crafty things, things that I can put in the garden, that kind of thing. I'm not looking for some glamorous black tie dinner ball gown, and I would not expect to find one. Probably could find one, but I'm not going to. So I do have a bag that I just tipped out for the Peace and Quiet. Don't know if anyone of you guys are using these, but these are the, cases for sheet sets. Now, I've purposely bought 2 different colour ones. This is number 8, I think, that I have bought. If you're buying them, buy the one that's got the zip and the Velcro. There are other ones that just have a Velcro flap that goes over the top, and they're rubbish. They don't do anything. But these ones that zip up here and then Velcro around as well are fantastic. And for less than 10 bucks, I think I paid like $4 for them or something. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to put all the prices up or anything like that. I'm just going to show you what I got. If you want to go shopping at TEMU, by all means, go shopping. People ask me where I find things. I generally only go into the lightning deals. That's the only thing that I look at. I don't know why. I'm just a bit odd like that. So we'll see. One of the things, our home is that we're living in at the moment is kind of on a walkway to some public transport, and so we have lots of people walk past the front garden, and I love the comments we've been getting from, because my office is here, the front garden is right there. So I can hear comments of people walking past. And I think it's really cute as they comment on how lovely the lights look or the little ornaments look. And so I decided, because I missed out on the whole little girl pink fairy garden kind of thing, because I had a boy who was into Thomas the Tank Engine. And I think if I still set up Tidmouth Sheds out there, he would be thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. And he's 13, so I think his dad would be just as thrilled. So I have been ordering, when they've been really, really, really cheap, little bits and pieces that I can create a little fairy garden out the front, that when people walk past they can see. But this tin, I have to say, was packed really well in cardboard, and it's got a little sign on the front, and that's the nicest one. I ordered another one, but I didn't really like how it looked. It looked more like an exit sign. So that's very cool, and that's going to go out on a thing out on the wall. So I love that it's arrived without a single dent, not bent, perfect. So to stick with that concept we have, and I'm not going to, I try really hard to not crinkle, because I hate that noise more than you do, I promise. We have a number of trees and pots and whatnot out the front, and so I have little doors to stick on the side of them just for fun, because as I said, day 2 and I'm bored out of my nutter already. Day 2 and what have I done today? 2 loads of laundry. I think 1 load didn't actually even need to be done, but it got done anyway, which have both been hung out. I have done some baking. I have moved all the plants that were here and relocated them to the other side of the room so that this table can be moved. Taking the dogs for a walk. Did some work on YouTube and changing when you leave a job and you have to change your address or your email address where everything's going to, that's a pain in the backside. So I don't know why they bother putting writing on the back, because even with my glasses, there's no way I can read what that says. I'm just not that good. Oh, well, that's okay. So there is a 13-year-old coming to London with me in a few weeks' time, and so that he doesn't lose his AirPods, I have got him a little case that can clip on to the side of his bag. We've tried a few different cases that don't have the little clippy thing. We now have the clippy thing. So I know who this is for, and it's not me. Just recently, my husband and I both got new cars, or changed over cars. So somebody needs a new key ring, because it's just still got still got the tag on it from the dealership, which is, that's the way the cookie crumbles in our world. So I had ordered the phone case that I've got at the moment, is really, really boring, because I tend to fall over a lot, and because I tend to fall over a lot, I tend to buy the really expensive cases, or not the ones that are sensible, not necessarily expensive. But I liked the look of this one. It was a nice shiny blue. I don't know if you can see that nice blue. It's actually got a bit of bend to it, which is important, and it's rubbery. Will it protect my phone? I don't know. The phone's supposed to be made out of titanium, so one would hope it will do fine. I always like opening things that are in boxes, because you think, that looks like a great idea. So we bought one of these for Dave's car, which is a big 4-drive, and we're often putting kayaks on the roof and trying to tie them down, and so you stand on the edge of the car. I use a walking stick, so you can imagine how funny that looks, me trying to stand up there. So we had bought one of these for Dave's side for him to stand on, and now we have one for my side. So when I felt the quality of it, that's what I often do at TEMU, is I'll actually buy one, see whether I like it. The bed linen, the linen pod things is exactly the same reason. I ordered one and thought it was great. So now I just keep going back and reordering the same ones from the same buyer or seller, whoever they are. But this goes in your door frame where your door would normally lock into. You hook it underneath and then you can stand on this platform, and it's completely steel, like it's actually hard metal. The only bit that's rubbery silicone is the part that's touching your car, which is great. So we ordered a second one, so we had one for each side. I'm not sure that Oliver actually needs them, but that's okay, he can have them anyway. Heading to London. I should start a countdown sometime soon. It's less than a month away, and I needed to get some more treads for my suitcase. I don't know if you've used these before. I love them. I used them last year when I went to London, and it just made it quieter going across certainly the car parks and things like that, but I didn't find any of them fell off. They actually fell off on domestic travel more the only time they fell off. So I ordered some for Ollie's suitcase, which of course has an orange stripe on it, so that's why he's got orange ones. He will think it's cool that I actually managed to colour coordinate it. I have to carry so much stuff with me all the time, and my handbag, it annoys me to have it all stuffed in my handbag. It annoys me to not have it all sorted out. And I saw this, and it led to a whole heap of other things then appearing in the list, because of course once you identify that you like sloths, for example, you'll get everything advertising sloths. But this one I thought was so cute, and it says, always be yourself. Unless you can be a giraffe, then always be a giraffe. I remember years ago having so many conversations with a certain little boy who's now a teenager, who used to come in and ask me questions like, what sound does a giraffe make? So I'm going to challenge him this afternoon, but I thought this would be good on the plane to put like electrical cords and stuff in. Just a simple open, the zip works nicely. If it lasts one trip, I'm happy chick. So that will make life easy. I have been moving everything in our pantry over to being in glass jars rather than in either the original box it comes in or plastic where it's not airtight. And I found this collapsible funnel which can go in the caravan. Whenever you're in the caravan, you're looking for things that are space saving, so it literally collapses down to that size, and very easily it could actually go into quite a small, I don't think I've got any out here at the moment, quite a small jar, which is great. So that's fantastic. I bought a smaller one of these intentionally for cooking, and that's been great to have that. I'm very happy with that. Those are just, oh, there's a yellow envelope. I don't mind myself a yellow envelope. Wonder what's inside. It won't be anything too exciting, I promise. Well, that's pretty cool. Double bagged. Just got a message about avoiding risk of suffocation. Okay. I think it's going to be something for the fairy garden. Maybe. It is something for the fairy garden. So I've got these little, let's see if I can reach them. My phone is actually sitting on one. I can't see any of the others. Oh my gosh, the glass, even better. So let me see. I bought these little stands for my pot plants in the office. Now, I don't need them in my office anymore, but I saw these gorgeous little bottles. Now, I'm going to either put them into resin, and maybe they can be a message in a bottle somewhere. So there's a whole heap of different colours. and they're actually glass. Now, they've got little corks in the end, which come out. That is just very cute. So one of the things that I will often do is some resin work and create like a scene in resin, and they are so cool. That is lovely. This, I know, is the one thing, if you haven't laughed at me already, you'll possibly laugh at. So in my new car, the start button, because nobody has keys to start their car anymore, my car has a credit card, for crying out loud. It's like, it looks like a credit card, and that's what you use as a key. So it has a start button that's red. And I understand that it's a particular model that has a red logo. I don't care. It's red, and the rest of my car is dark blue. I don't like it. So although I don't like the glittery bit, I bought this to go underneath, go on top of the red, and it just sticks down over. There's some sticky adhesive. It just sticks down over the red. So I won't have red anymore. I'll have blue sparkles. Yeah, I said you could laugh. That's okay. I don't charge. I don't know about you. I've had one of these in the bottom of my phone and I lost it. Possibly only about a month and a half ago. A little charm that hangs down underneath where you would normally plug your phone in. So put the power cord into your phone. Because my phone charges on a mag, I don't use the cord, but these are very cute. I don't know why I went for a teddy bear this time. Clearly I was feeling a little soppy and emotional. I did have a sloth last time. Thought it was great. I think I know what this is, and it may have been why I was sent a whole heap of cushion covers for Christmas from TEMU, which I didn't order. But it subsequently resulted, the giraffe thing, a giraffe pillow slip, not pillow slip, cushion slip. It's really soft though, really soft. I could probably tolerate that near my face. It's that soft. And the print doesn't feel yucky at all. But for some reason I was in a giraffe mood, and so now I have a giraffe pillow slip, and I'm thinking it's possibly about a size 20 cushion. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what that is, and that's making me a little nervous. It might be, now this could have been an accidental. Sometimes people do accidentally order, and I think it is, but the good news is it actually means, so I ordered myself and they arrived last Wednesday. I'd been waiting for them to go down in price. So when I go to physiotherapy, I can't tolerate my myotherapist actually touching my skin. It causes me great pain that the nerve endings are being touched. It's been that way for many, many years. So I wear tights, and generally the tights need to be seam-free as possible, and offer some compression at times if I've had lots of falls. So I saw these tights, and I don't know if you've seen them on TV, but they are hilarious. But I decided that I would order myself a pair of these funky looking tights. Now, I ordered them and they arrived last Wednesday. And last night, knowing I had physio this morning, I said to my husband, can you please make sure when you put those clothes into the dryer, you do not put my tights in. Please make sure you hang them up. That's not what he heard. And so this morning when I went to get dressed, I have some very short tights, probably more like bike shorts, which I probably could make them into that. So the fact that I have done a double order, which I don't normally do, intentionally at least, I now have a pair that's going to fit me, and that makes me happy. So that's cool. It's almost Christmas time, almost time to put our decorations up. I adore decorating the house for Christmas. Rumour has it we're not going to be here, well, we're going to try and get away in the caravan after Christmas. So these have got just a battery pack and some snowflakes. Certainly won't be a snowflake Christmas, but it'll be nice to have some of those around the caravan. And then this mop is about 3 times longer than I normally let it get. And because it is so long, I'm trying to wait until just before I'm due to go to London, and that way I can get my hair cut and all that grey disappeared. I'm going to try and wear, I can't have my hair touch my face. It triggers pain. Now, these may not work, but when I was reading them, these are headbands, and it was saying that it's got extra padding, and it does have extra padding behind the ear. Now, they're very girly. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not very girly, but well, that will work to keep it off my face. And actually, it doesn't hurt at all. Not interested in how it looks. It's about form and functionality right now. It's not hurting behind my ears, so that's a good sign, because that's a trigger spot. And it's not hurting on the top of my head, and there's no hair. So those are a winner. So I've got 3 here: a greeny, yellow flower, blue flower, and a pink one. So all in all, pretty cool. TEMU deliveries, you've got to love them.